In this lesson you'll learn how to create single articles and the major functions within the article editor. In the first lesson of this section, I demonstrated the CAM process. There are 4 steps to publish an article, which are: Step 1, create a category. Step 2, create an article. Step 3, create a menu item. And Step 4, create a menu module. This is the process, but you don't always need to go through every step. The first thing to do before creating an article is to ask yourself if an appropriate category already exists. If so, create the article and store it in the appropriate category. If not, create the category first via Category Manager and then proceed to create the article. In this lesson, I'm going to create the About page of the site. All the categories were created in the previous lesson, so the C in CAM can be skipped. Let's go through the process again for creating single articles. Step 1, navigate to Content, Article Manager, Add New Article. Step 2, enter a title for the article. Step 3, select the appropriate category where the article will be stored. Step 4, enter your desired content or paste it from another source. If pasting, ensure you use the Paste as Plain Text option. Step 5, just like categories, you can choose to save and close, or if you wish to add multiple articles in one session, choose Save and New to immediately open a new entry page. In this case, I'll choose Save and Close to return to Article Manager. The article has been saved to the database, but if you were to look at the front end, you wouldn't find it anywhere. Think about the CAM acronym again. C, category is complete. So is A, article. The next letter is M for menu. Do you need to create a menu item? Yes. So that's the next step. Navigate to Menus, Main Menu, Add New Menu Item. Step 2, next to Menu Item Type, click the Select button. Step 3, select Articles, Single Article. Step 4, next to Select Article, click the Select button. Step 5, select the appropriate article. Step 6, in the Menu Title box, enter the text that is to appear in the menu. Step 7, click Save and Close. That's step 3 in the CAM process. The final step is M for module. However, the menu module already exists, as this was created when the services article was created. So when you visit the front end and refresh, you'll see the newly added menu item. Clicking this displays a page containing the About article. So, once again, there are 4 considerations when creating pages, but most of the time you don't actually need to perform all 4 steps. Let's return to the article that was created and have a look at some of the features in the text editor. Editing articles is the same as categories. On the Article Manager page, just click the title of the article that needs to be edited. Here are the main features you're likely to use. The standard bold and italics options are here. Select the required text and click the icon. I'll just zoom in a bit to give you a better view. You'll find that most keyboard shortcuts work too. So if you're using a PC, you can select text and press the Ctrl-B keys on the keyboard to make text bold. There is an underline option, but I recommend that leaving this one alone. Traditionally, an underline on an HTML document indicates a link, so using one elsewhere is confusing. If you wish to highlight something, it's best to use either bold or italics, or possibly both. There are 4 alignment options. Click within a paragraph and then select the appropriate option to align the entire paragraph. Depending on your template, the block quote tag may change the appearance of the affected text. It often indents a paragraph and applies a different style. If you ever make a mistake in the editor, use the undo keyboard combination or click this icon towards the top left of the top row. The paragraph option contains different styles that apply to an entire paragraph. This is usually used for headings, and the various styles have been created by the template developer. The Styles menu contains other formatting options, but you normally leave these ones alone. The next row starts with 2 drop-down options that I recommend you ignore. Although you can specify a different font and font size, in most cases it makes sense to stick with the default settings. The template designer has spent a lot of time getting this right, and one of the biggest design mistakes I see with Joomla sites is the use of inconsistent fonts throughout the site. The editor window is relatively small, and you can improve this by dragging the resizing handles at the bottom right. However, there is also a full screen mode available, which is toggled on and off with this icon. If you happen to know HTML, you can select the source code mode. Or use Toggle Editor at the top to completely remove the editor. If your article is long, you can find text or find and replace. Then there are a bunch of table options. The first one creates the table. Then you can add or remove rows and columns if necessary. The functions on the bottom row are less likely to be used or have a special function. The 2 that you will use a lot are the links here and images. Both of these functions are explained in later lessons. So those are the main functions of the editor. As its name suggests, single article pages are perfect when you want to display one article on a page. There's nothing stopping you from using this page type exclusively on your site, and many people do just that. However, category blog pages have greater flexibility, and I'll demonstrate those in the next lesson.